Welcome.
Welcome to episode 2 of Off the Clock Podcast. We are your friendly EBR team. My name is Allison Lambs, one of your friendly HR supervisors, and I'm so excited today. We are here to talk about health. We are here to talk about wellness, eating food, nutritious food,
That's
okay?
what's up.
And I'm excited to talk. Could you introduce yourself to me today?
I could, but I am so overwhelmed.
With excitement.
I am.
I got some good synonyms going. Excitement, amusement, entertainment, healthiness. Is
enjoy
healthiness
that.
a word? Don't worry
It
about
is
it. We'll
now.
come back
Yeah,
to it.
yeah,
We'll come back
it's
to
fine,
it.
it's fine, it's
Keep
fine.
going.
I am Pepper Roussel. I am program coordinator at One Rouge. Where our One Rouge coalitions include the Capital Area Food Equity Coalition, which is most interested in the food, which is why I'm here, child.
Yes.
Indeed.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us. Sincerely.
So, one of the things we like to do on our podcast is make sure we start with an icebreaker, with an opening.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
I am.
So today, the icebreaker is going to be to describe your favorite food memory.
Oh.
Since we're talking about nutritious food and making sure kids are eating nutritious food, we're gonna tie it all together. What is your favorite food memory?
My favorite food memory is something that is, it's not monumental. It is simple. It is straightforward. When I was in elementary school, we lived in San Diego, and my mother would drive down every year for Mardi Gras. That was her vacation. And we would stay at my grandma's uptown in New Orleans on Jenna between Liberty and LaSalle, 13th Ward, holla. And because the air is light around Mardi Gras, and my grandma would cook, you could smell the bacon and the eggs and the grits just wafting
And the
up
coffee.
Yes,
With the
child.
chicory in it.
The chicory in it, but the 4 inches of sugar at the bottom that I
4
could eat.
inches again.
Yes,
4
4
inches,
inches
yes,
of sugar
yes.
at the bottom. And
Yes.
so, yeah, that, I mean, as a child of a single mother who was working on her degrees, there was not home cooking like talking about it. What there was a lot of coupons for Arby's and Jack in the Box, and whoever would offer a coupon that all you could eat Pizza Hut, back when they used to do all you could eat Pizza
making it
Hut,
work.
that was real. And so being in a place where there was a home cooked meal and where there was more than enough was pretty impressive. And so that is every time when it's cold and I smell bacon cooking, child, that's the first thing I
memory
think
goes
of
right
is
to you.
God rest her soul, my grandma.
Amen. All right. So one of my favorite memories would have to be it's family as well. It would have to be on New Year's with the black eyed peas.
and greens, girl.
I'm a cabbage person.
All right.
It's still veggies. They're
Yes.
sweet. And then also the cornbread.
Well, how much sausage you got in that cabbage?
It's a whole lot, but we're talking about healthy. We're not gonna mention the sausage.
All right, fine.
But it was the black eyed peas, and I've been trying to pass that tradition on because I grew up on that
wonderful.
for New Year's. We
Yeah.
went to go visit my grandmother. I now go visit my mother, and then I cook that for her, just like my mom cooked it for her, and so on and so forth.
Much love.
I'm excited. That was a good one.
Yes.
That was good. Okay. So, speaking of food and memories
Yes.
and love and health, so let's talk about the collaboration with One Rouge and East Baton Rouge Parish School System. How are you helping us with health and wealth and making sure kids eat healthy? You see how we tied all that together?
That's fine. That's what's coming all around. So essentially, we are partners in this initiative. We've established the One Rouge coalitions, which are attempting to address and remediate the 9 drivers of poverty, one of them being lack of food. But we're also looking at it more, I guess, broadly than just school kids, right? But also understanding that if there is a child who's not getting enough food, then likely there is a parent who's also food insecure. And understanding that everyone, right, wrong, good, bad, like them or don't, gotta eat.
That's right.
So, what we are doing is to increase awareness by making sure that more families are aware of the programs that y'all are offering this summer.
So our summer meals program,
Yes.
they are making sure that when school is out,
Yes.
kids and families still eat.
Yes.
And One Rouge has been here and will be here to continue helping support that
Agreed.
process. Okay. How can people learn more about One Rouge? If they want to jump in and they want to help support, what can they do?
My word. Well, we have 3 coalitions that are up and running. One is the Capital Area Food Equity, or CAFE Coalition, which is very much focused on food equity, food security. We have meetings on Wednesdays. In fact, we just met yesterday at the downtown library over lunch, where we provide lunch and food. What? The objective, of course, being that we bring all the voices to the table for folks who would be interested in making sure that we are, again, addressing poverty and impoverished folks or who are just simply food insecure. In general, we can, if you would just go to onerouge.org, you can find out more about not only where we are and what we do, but we also have a call on Friday mornings at 8:30, which is a remnant of COVID when nobody had nowhere to go on Friday morning at 8:30. It just continues. And the objective, of course, is that we share out not only what things are going on in the community, but also how you can be involved in them.
Well, let me say on behalf of East Baton Rouge Parish School System, the community, the kids, the families, thank you for your support. Thank you, One Rouge. And we are excited to continue working with and being in partnership with you for the summer meals program, making sure that kids and families get healthy meals during the summer.
Thank you for the work that y'all do over here at EBRPSS. Essentially, when we had the opportunity to opt in to summer EBT, and as a state decided not to do that, there was going to be a huge gap. And without y'all stepping in order to revert to the way that there was summer feeding before, there would be so much more hunger. And so, sincere gratitude, much love.
Thank you. So just as a reminder out there, the Summer Meals Program from East Baton Rouge Parish School System is running from May 28th to August 2nd. And again, it is providing free breakfast and lunch to ensure no child, no family go hungry over the summer. We are making sure that everyone knows this is a critical time, making sure that no one misses out on regular meals. And again, thank you for being our educational partner. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I would like to take an opportunity to introduce the wonderful young lady to my right. Is that my right, Miss Tia? That's to my right. This is Miss Tia Fields. She is an EBR community advocate, parent, and supporter of making sure that our school system and community are at its best. So could you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Sure. So as a community advocate, I've had the pleasure of connecting other organizations, of making them aware of the summer feeding program. Being connected in community, we heavily rely on community advocates like myself and other programs to disseminate information regarding to the things that people in our city may need to know, and feeding is definitely one of them.
Okay.
So as we know, majority of our students are student learners within the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board system, but even if they're not, giving them the ability to have access to food throughout the summer is crucial to their development. Also, taking off some of that burden as parents that we may occur over the summertime feeding. You remember saying your mom's like, you guys are not going to eat me out of house and home? Well, given the status that we're in this economic crisis, we wanted just to make sure that everybody has access to at least 3 meals a day, and partnering with EBR school system is giving us that leverage to communicate that information.
You know, what I can remember saying to my children as a parent in EBR as well is, you need to use your school year stomach, not your summer stomach, and stop going in my cabinet, okay?
Listen, I'm dreading now on thinking what meals am I going to cook that's going to be able to stretch the snacks, and then still keeping that schedule time frame on their mind that's kind of mimic what it is during the school time. It also needs to apply during the summer.
You have to give me some notes on how to do that.
I'm still learning, so as I learn, we can learn together. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, again, we have one of our amazing partners here to talk about summer meals. We have the Felicia Barnes, a regional supervisor for East Baton Rouge Parish School System Child Nutrition Program. She is the regional supervisor for the Highland Old South. And then before I go on, Ms. Barnes wanted me to make sure that I did a shout out to all of the CNP managers and employees within Highland Old South, because you said Highland Old South is the best, correct? Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, now you're gonna start something here. You know they have all those rap wars and stuff going on. I don't know what this is gonna start. Okay, let's keep it together.
Okay.
All right. So she did want to make sure she did a shout out to the CNP teams. Tell us, what are you here to talk about today?
I'm here to talk about our summer feeding program. And of course, we have had the program in East Baton Rouge Parish for over 40 years, I do believe. When this program was piloted, East Baton Rouge Parish was one of the parishes that piloted the program. And we're always here to provide meals to our students from when school gets out in May until they come back in August or sometimes even September. The reason for the program is to fill that gap because the kids are not in school and not all of them are getting a nutritious meal when school is not in session. So parents can find out how they can get meals for their kids through the summer through the East Baton Rouge Parish School System website. We are operating over 50 school sites throughout the summer, as well as some non-school sites. And all you have to do is show up with your child under the age of 18, and the food is free. We will offer both breakfast and lunch to any child under that age. And you don't necessarily have to be from East Baton Rouge Parish School System. Anybody under the age of 18, that is the only requirement that we have.
Ms. Jackson, she is one of our EBR CNP regional supervisor for the North Region. You got to do your shoulders like this, the North Region. Tell us, why are you here today? What are you talking about? It's something about rural. Say the word for me.
Rural.
You say
Rural.
it. Rural site brunch kits. Tell me what that is. What's going on with that?
The rural sites are a food desert, as we know. And we're trying to not only reach the children within the East Baton Rouge Parish school system, but any child that lives within that region.
Okay.
That's 18 and under, of course.
Yes.
You can register online, and if you don't have access to that, we're here to help you. We'll have paper applications to bridge the gap for those that are not internet accessible because of the rural restrictions.
The distance.
Correct.
Okay. When are they available?
The brunch kits will be passed out on Monday and Thursday.
Okay.
They're available to any child 18 and under. You'll register one time. You'll select what dates. You can participate as much as you like, or whatever days you want to select.
So they are pushed out on the Mondays and Thursdays, but the kit, does it cover a certain amount of days? How does the kit work?
Yes. The first kit covers, the one you pick up on Monday will cover Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the one you pick up on Thursday will cover Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
If your child is enrolled in a summer school program and the program ends, your child can also participate in the rural box meals.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
And it's smart, it's clever.
I'm here to serve you.
I appreciate you. It's what you do.
The North Region starts at Hollywood Airline, and it goes all the way up to Cheneyville. However, the rural brunch meal kits does not just service my region. We can service any child from any demographic from any region. If their parents want to drive, we'll serve.
I love the idea of the kids just providing those continuous meals. I had no idea what that was, but I'm so glad I learned that today.
And it's
That's an amazing resource.
teenage friendly.
You're going to hear me say amazing a lot. It's teenage friendly?
Yes.
What do you mean?
If you have an elder child, then the meals will be portioned and the elderly child can prepare for the younger kids. For the parents that work, it kind of helps out.
That was wonderful. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
With that, I'm excited to introduce the chef with his chef coat on. This is Regional Chef James Porter. That's a long title.
Yeah, it is.
You are one of our EBRPSS regional chefs. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you are here to talk about the Summer Meals Program. Give us some amazing information about it. Again, I use amazing a lot. It's one of my words. I hadn't looked up any additional words to use. But you're going to talk about all of the great things going on with the EBR Summer Meals Program. It's important, how to get registered and everything. So I'm going to let you take the floor, the table. Chef, go for it.
Okay, how's everybody doing for one? We have a couple of different options for our community. We have a brunch kit pickup on Mondays. You'll get a 3-day box meal kit. On Thursdays, you'll get a 4-day that will cover you out through the weekend. We also have 2 other ways we can feed kids in our community. One would be lunch on the go, which is mostly libraries, housing authority and facilities like that. And we also have school sites where we're feeding kids within programs at the school, enrichment programs and things of that nature. So we have 3 different ways that we can actually feed our community this summer.
Summer meals are here at EBR schools. We started to serve summer meals on May 28th through August 2nd. You can find this information out on our website at ebrschools.com/summer. In addition to that, you could also find the different types of programs and summer meals that we have to offer our wonderful students. We have Meals on the Go, which will be serving mobile meals at selected locations, libraries, and housing authorities. We also have rural sites in Northeast. We also have school sites that you could pick up a meal or consume a meal on site at these wonderful facilities. It is important that we are able to provide healthy, nutritious meals to all our students from 0 through 18. No registration is needed. We just need you to show up with your parents, enjoy a meal on site in a well, cool, safe environment filled with lots of customer service. Once again, we are here to service you, and we are eager and happy to see summer 2024 here and what we could do for y'all.